legislative filibuster to pieces. The word PAC refers first to the Democratic goal of D.C. statehood. D.C. statehood would add 2 Democratic votes to the Senate. Such a move might come paired with a push for Puerto Rico statehood, which might not add 2 more blue votes. But first and foremost, that's an issue for the people of Puerto Rico to decide before it's an issue for the Congress, and they haven't decided it. The other packing that looms with the Democratic sweep would be an expansion and a packing of the Supreme Court. Packing the Supreme Court was tried, but what became a bridge too far for FDR in 1937, but not for Democrats today. Many of the Democratic primary candidates endorsed it, though Biden did not. Biden will, I believe, be overwhelmed by his party's eagerness to lock down power, however, and that's a forever change if they expand the Supreme Court. Taxes will skyrocket under Democratic control, and I don't think anybody debates this. The wealth tax of Senator Elizabeth Warren will be, I wager, the first of many levies. Look to California to see what an all-blue executive and legislature imposes on working people. Slashing defense spending will simply be a reversion to the policies pursued by the Obama-Biden administration when, if you look back at those years, annual Pentagon spending fell from a high of nearly $700 billion to nearly $600 billion. Inhofe laid out to my audience how China and Russia are increasing their military spending. The shuttering of many Pentagon programs and the shelving of many weapon programs would become a certainty, an absolute certainty. And, of course, there would be the grabbing of guns. Now, that's a cliche, but it's easily understood. How far would President Biden go? That answer isn't clear, I write, but this much is. Democrat Beto O'Rourke vowed during his brief presidential campaign to confiscate legally purchased assault rifles if elected. After he left the race and endorsed Biden, the former vice president said of Beto O'Rourke, quote, this is Joe Biden, I want to make something clear. I'm going to guarantee you that this is not the last you've seen of him. You're going to take care of the gun problem with me. He's talking to Beto. You, Beto, are going to be the one who leads this effort. Beto said he'd come and get your gun. The push for mail-in voting continues, as do the stress of such an innovation will place on the legitimacy of elections. Republicans worry that Democratic control of Congress and the White House will lead to amnesty for millions of immigrants with voting rights to follow. In short, creating the votes to give party permanent control of the government. Hack, pack, pack, tax/grab. It would be great if Biden were questioned closely on each of these subjects. It should be on President Trump's to-do list every day to repeat again the starkness of the diverging path ahead of the country. And we have to choose. We have to choose. Let me go, if I can, to the president yesterday had a COVID briefing, which he began with condolences for Beirut. If we can play that, please.
Let me begin by sending America's deepest sympathies to the people of Lebanon, where reports indicate that many people were killed. Hundreds more were very badly wounded in a large explosion in Beirut. Our prayers go out to all the victims and their families. The United States stands ready to assist Lebanon. We have a very good relationship with the people of Lebanon, and we will be there to help.
And we will be there to help. Let me also tell you, yesterday's market was extraordinary, and I want to tell you to go to Birch Gold right now before I'm back with the next segment, because Birch Gold has turned out to be the lifesaver for many of you who move part of your 401k and IRA over to them. Many of you have said, I'm not sure about gold. Are you sure I should be putting money into my retirement from gold? And the answer, I told you last year, was yes. This was before the pandemic. Now, I was the first on the pandemic, first person to go to it. But I want you to go to hughgold.com or to text my name, Hugh, to 474747, because gold is over 2,000 in some places in the world today. And that, when I first told you to go and get into it, it was at 1,400. Now it's at 2,054. It went up 1.66% yesterday. The world knows inflation is coming, and you need to put part of your retirement into precious metals. Birch Gold will help you do that, or buy gold. Simply go to hughgold.com or text my name, Hugh, to 474747.